everyone, it's Molly. Today we're making an old-fashioned oatmeal cookie. Specifically, I thought we'd make these semi-sweet oatmeal cookies. They have chocolate chips in them, brown sugar and regular sugar, and surprisingly they're made with butter instead of shortening, which most of the cookies I've made out of these old cookbooks have been made with shortening. So kind of surprised to see one with butter actually. So we're going to get started on that and preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is stir together the salt, baking soda, and flour. You're supposed to sift these together, but I don't know where my sifters are, so that'll be good enough. Okay, now I'm using a mixer. You don't have to if you don't want to. I am putting my butter in there. I'm going to add my white sugar and brown sugar, the vanilla. I don't typically measure vanilla, but I guess I will for this. And then you put in a little bit of water. And the recipe will be listed down below in the video's description box for you guys, so you'll have that. Okay, so now I'm just adding my egg. And I'm just going to scrape this so it all gets mixed in. And then we're going to add the flour mixture. Like that. All right, now it says to stir in the oats and the chocolate chips. I'm just gonna use a mixer. And it's a cup of each. And it says uncooked rolled oats. And so I just have old-fashioned oats here. I think it'll be fine. And then I'm just using regular semi-sweet chocolate chips. Wow, that's not a big enough opening. And my oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Okay, let's get the cookie sheets ready. All right, Dan's gonna help me because this is supposed to make 4 dozen cookies. And, oh shoot, that's all. I got an oat stuck in my throat. That's all the cookie dough we have. So you're supposed to drop it by a half teaspoon. Full rounded half teaspoonful, so like that much. Imagine that full of cookie dough.
What is that going to feed? A rabbit?
Well, they're small, so I don't know. They're small.
That's ridiculous.
Well, we're not going to get 4 dozen because we all know I'm going to make them too big. I always do. I get impatient. So just we'll do the best you can. Are you going to do one and I'll do one?
I guess.
I'm not even sure where to put the camera. Well, okay. Those are a little big. Maybe like half that size? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, they look good to me.
No, that's definitely too big.
If you're going to complain about it, don't ask for my help.
Okay, good point. You're really slapping those down there.
Well, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta slap that cook.
Alright. Imagine both of us doing this. Okay, so I already put one in the oven. It says to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, but that seems like a long time for such a tiny cookie. So I put mine in for 8, and then I'll check them and see how they turn out. Maybe they spread a lot. I hope not. I hate it when cookies get too thin. What are you in here doing, Mr. Tully? He's like, put some of that cookie dough in my mouth. Oh, you're cute. Oh man, good thing we're only the ones eating these. Like I said, they're just so small. But most of these old cookie recipes, from what I've noticed, the cookies are supposed to be small.
Well, that's because the portion sizes back then were a lot smaller than what they are now.
I would have never survived back then. Alright.
Neither would I.
Yeah. Alright, well, I only bake in one sheet at a time,
There's a
so.
reason Americans have American size.
Don't eat that. I saw that.
You didn't saw anything.
Don't. You're not putting that in your mouth.
Okay.
God. Okay, that's fine. God.
We don't know where those fingers have been.
My fingers?
No, mine.
Yeah, God only knows. Jesus.
What do you want me to do with this?
Well, I think we're gonna have enough room for more cookies on this sheet. Put one right here. It's not dinner time yet. It's not dinner time. Tully, we're waiting for cookies to bake. Oh, you can't read that. It's 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left. Tiny cat. So these took about 9 minutes, so if I were you, I would set your timer to 8 minutes instead of 10, and then I would check them at 8 minutes and see if they need any more time. Because that's how done mine got. Hey, Dan. Oh, never mind. I don't know. And they get pretty flat, but they look pretty good. They smell really good. Can you tell I live in Washington State? It's a piece of moss. Came in from the outdoors. Can't even focus on it. Here you go, Tully. You can wear it as a hat. He's like, no, no. There you go. Bam! They're all misshapen, but they smell good. Alright, I'm gonna let these sit on here for a little bit. This is the last of them, and then I'll move them to the cooling rack and then we'll taste them. Dan, you ready to taste these? Can you fake some enthusiasm? Well, it'd be nice.
A lot of things would be nice, but it doesn't happen.
All right,
What kind of cookies do you want me to try?
Okay, these are. All right, you didn't even let me answer. They're chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Semi-sweet oatmeal cookies, I think is what the recipe's called. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, they are good. I tried one. They're very buttery. I'm surprised this recipe didn't call for shortening because most of the vintage cookies I've made have been with shortening instead of butter. So, but the butter is a nice addition. They come out pretty flat.
You should make.
They're very thin, but they're good.
You should make protein oatmeal cookies one time.
I could try that if you find a recipe.
We don't need a recipe. It's peanut butter, oatmeal, and protein powder, and then you put it in the fridge or freezer.
You just eat. You don't bake them?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're a no-bake cookie.
Can make some of those. But these are great. They're chewy. They'll probably get a little, not really crispy. This one got a little overdone. And I only baked this for 9 minutes. So my oven, that's a new oven. It might be running hot. I don't know. But just, I would set your timer for 8 minutes and then check on it after that. So I think all of these bake for about 9 minutes instead of 10 to 12.
Yeah, it was
that just
quick.
seems too long.
It was quick.
Especially if you make them smaller than this, then they would be burnt at 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I would think. So, all right, well, there we go. And again, the recipe will be down below in the video description box, so you'll have it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Later.
Bye. I need to take your picture. Totally forgot to tell you where this recipe came from. It comes from the Good Housekeeping Cookbook, and this one is from, oh God, I think 1963, but let me double check that if I can get my fingers to work. I just have the page. 1963. So there you go. I bought this when I was in Bend, Oregon for Dan's last bodybuilding show. It was technically in Redmond, Oregon, which is right next to Bend.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan had a bodybuilding show there. Came in numero uno. Good job, Dan.
First place and first place overall.
Yep. First place and first place overall. And you want to show your trophy?
No, you already did that in a different video.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right, well, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Later.